Fine guitar. This channel is dedicated to finding guitars. I've been a woodworker for 50 years. I've sanded, I've finished, I've worked with a lot of wood. I love playing guitar. I love looking at guitars. Guitars, guitars, guitars. All right, this week's feature is Veritas. All right, the first one up this week, Veritas, yes. Okay, let's check them out. Okay, it's kind of a variation on a theme there of a T style, I would guess. Bigsby on there. All right, let's see what they have to offer here. Okay, what do we got here? Let's see. Well, it looks like they must be showing a little nick there, but that looks like a nice maple, I would guess, and vintage style tuners. Alright, there we go with the fretboard. I would guess that looks like ebony to me. It might be rosewood though too. It's kind of got an open grain. We'll see if we can find something else out here. Okay, let's see. Alright, there's another shot. Different angle. Alright. Okay. Shot of the pickups there and the switch. Alright, I'll go back to the front, take a look at it. Alright. Yeah, it's kind of got that vintage style look there, this cut right there where it's kind of got a different thing, and then kind of there too. Alright, so a Bigsby bridge on it. Let's see what we can find out here. Alright. Okay, so hand built by Casey himself, it says. Okay. Just kind of giving you some general information about the guitar itself. Okay. Alright. Not a bad looking guitar. It's kind of got a nice tobacco burst on it. Okay, here we go with another one. A little bit different color to it. Looks like it's possibly painted, I would guess, just by looking at it. Alright, seems like so far the body styles are pretty much the same. Okay, let's see what we got going here. Alright, just a shot of the neck. Now that definitely looks like rosewood there on this one. Would be my guess. Let's look at the back side. Okay. Alright. Headstock. Back of the neck. I would say that looks like maple to me. Plain sawn maple. It's kind of hard to tell for sure. Alright, so let's see what else we can find out about this. If they got any specs on this. Okay, they talk about the neck is perfect. Plays phenomenal. Alright. Pro-line pickups. Okay, the body is alder. 25.5-inch scale. Alright. Bigsby tremolo. Okay. It's a bolt-on neck. Oh, it's that. I'm not the greatest at pronouncing stuff, so I've heard this name before. I want to say it's pronounced Pirofiro, but I'm not exactly sure if that's the correct pronunciation for that term. But those are nice fretboards. 12-inch radius. That's pretty good radius. 22 frets, bone nut. All right. Okay, so. All right, so it seems to be a theme. This is a body shape that seems to be pretty common for this builder. So if that's your thing, way to go. All right, yeah, that's kind of a seafoam green, huh? Okay. Let's see what else we got for shots. This is the back side. Okay. Let's see if we got a next shot here. Kind of. Alright, looks like maple to me. Go back to the front. Bigsby. Alright, it's got the where you can see through into the grain there. I'm guessing that's swamp ash. We'll see if we can find out here in a second if it's got anything. Alright, it doesn't say. But that would be my guess. I know I made a bad guess last week on the body style or the body wood of those, and they turned out to be swamp ash. So I'm guessing this is swamp ash just by looking at the grain, how open it is. And that's what was throwing me off last week, is because the grain was kind of closed on most of it. But that's my guess. All right, so here's a different body style. Excellent, excellent. Okay. It's different than the last ones that we were looking at. Okay, let's see what we got here for pictures. All right. Yeah, it's looking like maple again. Is my guess. Headstock. Okay. Alright, the back side. Let's see what we got here. Okay. It's got that trans look through it. So you can see a little bit of the grain. A little bit of the neck, looking maple. And back to the front. Okay, let's see what we can find out here. Not a whole lot of information. Smoke burst, they call it. Alright. Okay. Well, not a whole lot of information on this one. Alright, here's another one. The same body style, looks like to me. It's got a little sparkle to it. Yep. Likes the Bigsby's there. Well, they've been around for a long time. They're a proven tremolo. A lot of people like to use them. I've never had a Bigsby. I don't even know if I've played one over the years. I'm sure I have somewhere at one time, but I can't think of one off the top of my head that I actually played a Bigsby, but it's possible. Alright, vintage tuners, looks like maple again. Alright, this time you're not going to be able to see the wood grain in it. Sparkly. Okay. And back to the front. Alright. Once again, not a whole lot of information. Okay. Alright, here's another one. It's got a little bit different finish. Back to this body style again. And it's got a Bigsby on it again. Alright. Let's look at the pictures, what we can find out here. Okay. Looks like maple again. Alright. Some people would call that butterscotch, I think, for a color. Oh yeah. Look at what it says, butterscotch. Okay. Just got to open your eyes and look, I guess. Alright. Okay, so once again, not a whole lot of detail in these guitars, description-wise or anything, so alright. Veritas, yes! Excellent guitars, I've heard. I did a little review on them. Checked out their website. Looked at stuff on YouTube. Check them out if you're interested in them. They seem to be reasonably priced and well made. And they play really good. So, yes. I hope I get to play one someday. Maybe even buy one. Alright. I hope you have a good week. Peace.